to connect the dots. What was the apparent cause of death? We got broken balcony, burn marks from the hand. So maybe he dropped his ring, he reached down to pull it out and got electrocuted and exploded. Dean was thrown from the balcony when he reached down to pick up his ring, which was stuck on the electrified ladder track. He grabbed the curtain, but it didn't slow him down. He landed on a bed of metal and glass debris. Why is he purple, though? What is unusual about his death? His neck and face is weird. The pocket watch, which is when it stopped. This isn't the children's. I don't think there's like a sections of the library, but I was curious. I was trying to remember the different books he got. No? Okay. What's I mean, the usual thing, of course, is ID card. The Dean has strange marks on his neck. All the skin around his face is gray and gaunt. Never seen anything like it before. He's holding my mom's ID card, which makes her the prime suspect. But why would she, or anyone, want to kill the Dean? Jenny's suspected foul play. But what was the motive? Has she missed something? The watch. The Dean's watch stopped at 3:57. When I came to the library, the clock tower rang 4 times. Library only has 1 exit, and haven't seen anyone but the Dean since I got here. Which meant, if the Dean was murdered, the killer must still be here. Or she. He or she. Can you get up? Climb curtain. Totally normal. Totally normal. Ginny could hear police sirens in the distance. Someone must have tipped them off. I'll catch the murderer and keep him busy until the cops arrive. Chasing after murderers was hardly a job of a little girl. Hey, you! Stop! She's got broken legs, at least. Despite surviving a fall without so much as a broken bone. Okay. Jenny couldn't help but feel she had failed. As the sirens grew louder, she knew it would only be a matter of time before the sheriff arrived. And then she'd have to explain why she hadn't called for help. The worst feeling of all was that she had let the killer escape. As she drifted slowly into unconsciousness, Jenny heard a familiar voice. Concerned, gentle, soothing. Jenny? Oh, Jenny! What have you done? Mom?
Freeze! You're under arrest.
It begins. What have I done? The jam is dripping. All over my shoes. I killed him. This is all wrong. Murder? In Arthurton? This is not an appropriate story for Jenny LeClue. Poor Dean Shrewsbury. What was I thinking? I've gone too far. Perhaps I should take a break. Come on, Rufus, let's go for a walk. Clear our heads and work off some of this jam. Walk? No. Body ached, her eyes were heavy, knees weak, and she drifted slowly into consciousness. Jam jars, pipe cleaners. CSI class Jenny dead. Not really. Okay. On her head, genius. Too dark? Ring important. Stuck in the... Yeah, CJ went in there. Dead Strasberry. I wonder if I could do something with the lights off. Back to the Newton thing. Okay, we did this already. That's not different. Okay, that was the end of the thing. We're fine. Oh, we're dreaming probably right now. Oh no, I'm already off. Ha ha ha. Doing a Gumby run. Are we on the typewriter? Arthur Times murder. Strasberry found dead. Prime suspect LeClue arrested. Julie LeClue arrested. Why were you there? Truth. I told you, I was looking for Mom. Why? We're going to grade papers. When do I get to see her? Did you disturb the crime scene? Truth. You could have been injured. I was just trying to help. I want to speak to my mom. Enough, you're lying to me. I literally hit truth twice, and besides, you need a parent present if you're going to interrogate a minor, my dude. You're literally breaking the law, Sheriff. Is he about to chase us in some really creepy looking thing? What's up, Mom? How you doing? Jeez, that is like exceptionally loud. Whew. Everything else has been good volume until that. But it's, ambience. Oh. Keith! Please, look at me. Keith, wait! Oh boy. Now he has no one. It was no accident. I can't believe she's here. I can't believe she's here. Murderer, he's all alone. Guilty, she's guilty. She wanted his job? What? An affair gone wrong? I don't know about that. Okay. That's really creepy. Like, really creepy. What the heck? Is it supposed to be somebody? Because that's just creepy. Wait, can I do that with this person? No. Come meet my friend over here. Nothing? Okay. So wait, I could do that, but I'm confused. Do I actually... I'm supposed to pull him over there? Like, that's not anybody we know, right? Or that could be what our dad looks like. That could be Dad. Oh, what? Ah, okay. So is there more people to pull over? No. Okay, here we go, here we go. There we go. I got it now. Yeah, so that's our mom, and we're the one at the bottom. Okay. Is he a scientist? Oh, totally normal. I'm just gonna walk. I'm walking here. I had a feeling they would just keep chasing us, and I didn't want to be worried about that. Or we could die, in which case we have to do that part again. Let's see what happens. What a horrible nightmare. Dean's trust Percy was dead. Mom was in jail. Keith told me he never wanted to see me again. And worst of all, I was surrounded by an evil army of giant teddy bears. Ah! Unfortunately, it was all true, including the teddy bears. My eyes! There's something wrong with them. Everything's pink. But eyes were fine. It was the room that was pink. Pink cuddly toys. Pink furniture. Pink clothes. And a hand-drawn homage to teen heartthrob Pelvis Crestley. 3 out of 5. Pelvis Crestley, yeah. Covered in pink hearts. Everything a teenage girl could dream of. Looks like a marshmallow exploded. So at this point, Jenny remembered where she was. I shouldn't be here. What happened? What was this terrible music? I can't think straight with that racket playing. These aren't my clothes. And where's my journal? It wasn't the only thing missing. The dean's ring. It was in my pocket. Go to this side first, because that's what I always do. Okay, hold on. Check. We're checking. This definitely feels like Susie's room. I completely agree with you there. I don't know why we're in her room, though. I mean, it's huge, it's gigantic, so it makes sense. Okay. Also, I can't run in this one. Stop terrible music. You're the fan that I have. You're the fan that I love. I can read. Ah, yes. The eagerly awaited follower up to the smash hit. Even though I'm a big star and you're just a fan, perhaps someday we can be together. Pelvis Crestley and the Hip Thrusters. 4 out of 5. Who buys this crap? Huh? Hush whispers in the hallway. From Selmore Records? I missed that. Nice. Hold on. Okay. Dude, she's got some trophies for, I guess, horseback riding? Maybe? Why is it locked from the outside? That's creepy. Who would trap a child in this nightmarish hellscape? Jenny peeped through the tiny keyhole. As her eyes adjusted to the light, she recognized the substantial frame of Winston LeClue. The sheriff's talking to our aunt, maybe? Arthurton's long-standing sheriff and Jenny's granddad. Oh, the sheriff is the granddad? Winston LeClue, stickler for rules, distrusts humor, weakness for tiny kittens. Jenny's relationship with her grandfather was contentious, to say the least. He was a stern and humanist man who placed honor, tradition, and the law above all else. Sometimes even family. But what was he doing here? And who was he talking to? Florence Glatz, influential socialite, generous philanthropist, suspiciously white teeth. I have nothing to say to that. Florence and Richard Glatz were the wealthiest couple in town and hugely influential. Their company, Glatz Mining and Supply Corp, was the oldest in Arthurton. While Richard may have been the head of the business, everyone knew that Florence wore the pants, or the bloomers, or dress, or whatever. Exceptionally charming and generous, she always had a smile on her face. Except for literally this frame. Which is why I don't trust her one bit. Being careful not to make a sound, Jenny leaned in and listened. With everything's going on, I don't have time to watch her. It's no trouble at all, really, Winston. She can stay for as long as she likes. The girls are great friends. I only hope she feels better soon. That was quite the scene she made at the funeral. She should have left the boy alone. Really, Winston, this whole situation must be unbearably traumatic for the poor girl. Her mother in jail and what she saw in the library. One shudders at the thought. And all this barely a year after what happened to Henry. She'll be fine. Just keep an eye on her. She can be a real handful. Oh, don't worry. I've planned everything. Pony rides, afternoon tea, and tomorrow we're going dress shopping. Okay, we can wait for that. We can go for that. That's a calm down and like relaxing activity that everyone enjoys. Oh, that reminds me. I have something for you. Dress shopping. First they lock me up and now they want to torture me? I need to get out of here fast. But her curiosity was piqued. She had to know what Mrs. Glatz had gone to fetch, and so she waited. When Thaddeus T. Pumpabitten discovered the first quartz seeming lining in the Great Mountains, little did he know the impact it would have on the future of the town. Little did he know that Gratz family would muscle in and take over the whole operation. Nowadays, it was hard to go anywhere in town without seeing something made from it. I thought it was really expensive. What? Wait. I see, like... Where's that? Down there. It's like dust. Nathaniel Glatz stared disapprovingly back at Jenny. Creepy old man. Actually, this was the man who saved Arthurton. When the court's mines began to run dry, it was his research into the unique properties of crystals that secured the future prosperity of the town and the company. Huh? Where'd he go? Winston, what are you doing down there? Oh. Thought I heard something.
Really? A man of your age spying on teenage girls.
About to smack somebody.
I've told you already, she won't be going anywhere.
It was probably just Jenny's imagination, but those words felt oddly
Sinister.
here. Why does Mrs. Glatz have official police documents? Satisfied.
How is Julie?
She's in the safest place, behind bars.
Surely you don't believe she's guilty. I don't envy you, Winston. It must be hard to stay impartial. If the poor dear would just confess, it would make things much easier.
I have everything under control.
Of course you do, dear. No one doubts your loyalty to Arthurton. We must continue to look out for each other, now more than ever.
Sheriff, are you receiving? Go ahead.
It's the LeClue house, sir. We found something.
I'll be right there. Over.
Sounds like you've got important things to take care of.
Yes, well, good night, Florence.
Dude, they're on one, first name basis here.
I know it's a small town, but come on. Don't let her out of your sight. She's a LeClue after all.
I'm sure we'll manage.
I don't think we got the third clue, did we? Jenny couldn't believe what she had just heard.
Everyone thinks my mom's a murderer.
Thankfully, her mother's fate was in safe hands. The fine people of the Arthurton Police Department. Oh, God. She's gonna rot in jail. Jenny could leave the case to them and enjoy a fun week of pony rides and shopping sprees. No. No?
Mom always says a great detective leaves nothing to chance. Do something.
But she was just a kid. What could she possibly do? And the dresses.
This is my chance. Case of a lifetime. My mom needs me and I won't let her down. I'm gonna find my stuff and get out of here.
And just like that, great adventure began. Did you hide it in the pit?
Get back from me, Satan!
Stab that! Stab it! Stab it! Take the batteries out. We're not going to do that again. Sun was setting behind the great mountains of Arthurton, cradling the town in a warm, red embrace.
I slept the whole day away? I gotta here make up for the lost time. All the dangly bits are swaying. Strange. It's not windy in here. Best in show, horse ballet. First prize, advanced table etiquette. There's one for best smile? Seriously? Heart-shaped mirror for the lady who loves herself. Why are some of the lights out? There's a clue there. Did I turn them all off? Oh, no, I can't turn those off.
There's something strange about this mirror. This requires further investigation. Maybe we'll find a clue to it in a little bit. Ooh, it swings. There's a track in the ceiling panel near the chandelier. It looks like it can move. I don't have a way to grab it yet. Below, Lake Nowhere stretched out as far as the eye could see. In the distance, Jenny could make out the great lighthouse on Skull Island. It is a Skull Island! We saw that on the map, and I was like, that's what it is. It's foggy out there tonight. Havoc at Heroes Memorial. What should have been a touching farewell to a beloved member of the community was tarnished by a poorly timed act of protest yesterday at Mother of Mercy Church. An emotionally unstable child was witnessed shouting at members of the congregation, causing damage to property and even desecrating the corpse. After a long chase, the girl collapsed and was carried from the premises. Hundreds gathered to pay their respects to the late Leslie Strasberg, the long-standing and beloved dean of Gumbert University, who was murdered in cold blood by a member of his own faculty. The community was devastated last Thursday when Mr. Strasberg was found dead in the school library after apparently being pushed from a third-story balcony. The murder was the first in the town had seen in decades. Dean Strasberg is survived by his son, Keith. After an anonymous tip, Sheriff Winston LeClue arrived first at the scene and found a woman covered in the Dean's blood. Evidence has linked her to the murder. Although a motive for the killing has not been established, the woman has been identified as Julie LeClue, professor of criminology and daughter-in-law to Sheriff Winston LeClue. She remains in custody at this time while the police continue their investigation. Jenny thought of a poor mother locked away in a jail cell for a crime she didn't commit. Don't worry, Mom. Prove you didn't do it. Mom wasn't covered in blood. That's a lie. Pushed? That's not what happened. Yeah, it was an explosion. I don't remember any of this. I bet that kid's in a lot of trouble. I think that's supposed to be us. Either this is shoddy reporting or someone is trying to cover up what really happened. My mom is still in jail, so police must think this was an accident. Not think this was an accident. And if it wasn't an accident, then the real killer is still out there. There. Okay. It's all pink. I've never seen this many clothes. So many clothes. Maybe mine are in here somewhere. Too pink, too flashy, too delicate, too flowery, too expensive. Well, the clothes definitely aren't in here. It'd be easy to spot amongst all the sequins and ribbons. Woo! Sticker! Yeah, some more records, you're right. You spin me right round, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. Okay. So we need to find a way to move the chandelier? Can I throw the pig? You're special, you're special. Okay, nothing new. Oh, I can just... Oh, I can't pick the lock. I don't have my stuff. Now I'm seeing if some of them don't have filaments or something that makes them different. Because we turned them all on. And then we turned it all off and flipped the switch. Okay, so now it's on. Too hot to touch. Okay. Is there something around the room that is also heart-shaped? That might give us a clue as to a pattern? Surprised there's nothing hidden in the plushies. Ah, there we go. There it is. So the corners that make kind of a square. We got it. We got it. I just have to do this. Let me take a picture. Make sure I get all the different ones right. Okay. So it is this one. It is this one. Go down to the third one, this one. And skip 1, 2, 3, go to this one. Oh, bam. Accurate. This family's disposable income is outrageous. But at least they give to charity. Or by, I mean, donating and building most of the library. If I had money, I'd do that, though. That'd be fun.